To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Welcome to our Disney Parks videos, where we aim to give you tips and how-to guides on what to do before, during and after your trip to the Disney Parks, guiding you from booking your holiday to prepping for it, and also giving you top tips on how to ride your favourite rides and snack on your favourite tasty treats. Follow along with our adventure every month by clicking that subscribe button and the notification bell. This month is all about picking the right hotel for your holiday, so let's get to it. Some of you who follow us on our social media pages will know that we have finally booked our Disney World holiday for March 2023. We thought we'd share with you how we prepped for this magical vacation, as this isn't your typical holiday. If you'd like to skip a little background, then the timestamp will be in the description for where we start talking about the hotels. I've been lucky enough to go to Disney World a few times. Oh look, that's me when I was almost 5 years old. How adorable was I? I know what you're saying, what happened? But anyways, I haven't been in 11 years and Gemma is coming with me this time, and it will be her first time. So there's so much more for me to see, as well as Gemma experiencing the magic that is Disney World for the first time. Way back in the day, it was far easier just to go to Disney World with a loose plan and virtually get everything you wanted to do done. However, Disney World and Universal Studios Orlando has evolved so much in the past decade, you will need to plan way ahead of time. This is what this video series is all about, laying things out and hopefully helping you make your decisions and plans before you go. I have the past experience, but Gemma has done her own research too through other bloggers and YouTubers, so we will give you the most accurate information we can. But without any further ado, let's get down to business to defeat the... let's get into this episode. Disney World is a big place and it can be very pricey. So first thing I recommend you do, besides researching when you want to go, would be where you want to stay. You can do Orlando for a reasonable price, little more comfortable, or all out bonkers. This all depends on your budget, your needs, and your wants. You can either stay outside of Disney, and most people tend to stay on International Drive, but then you do have your various Disney hotels too. I'll talk quickly over the International Drive hotels first, then give you a quick overview of the most expensive Disney hotels and villas, and finally look at the value hotels in a bit more detail. First, let's look at the hotels on International Drive, and let's head on to booking.com for this. These prices will be based on two people sharing one room, and I've set it to the cheapest first. Not saying that cheaper is better. The Disney Park direct hotel bookings aren't available for our March 2023 date at the time of this recording yet, so just for an ease of comparing, I will just set the date for 2 weeks from May 10th, 2022, just to give you an idea on prices. First is In-Town Suites Extended Stay near Universal for £697. Then there's Clarion in International Drive for £750. Super 9, Motel 6 and Quality Inn between £750 and £776. Between £900 and £1,000 we've got Grand Hotel Orlando, Floridian Express International Drive, Sure Stay Plus by Best Western, and 1BR Suite, which comes with a hot tub. And there are lots more, as you can see there, and these do change daily, so don't be surprised if there are some extra ones when you do go to book, or even the ones you wanted have disappeared. So you can stay on International Drive from as little as £697 for 2 adults, right up to almost £4,000. Just out of curiosity, I've looked at the Rosen Inn at Point Orlando, as this has been the hotel I have stayed at every time I have been to Florida. It is a lovely hotel, has a small shopping mall opposite, and also quite comfortable for riding out a Category 4 hurricane, which I have had past experience in. So the exact dates aren't available, but you can see there the rough prices for them, which is around £1,200 for 2 adults. But these rooms do come with 2 double beds, and even when searching for 4 adults, the prices remain the same. £300 each per person is not bad for 2 weeks in Florida for a hotel. But anyways, let's just take a quick look at how far away it is from Disney. So let's just say we want to go to Magic Kingdom and we are staying at Rosen Inn at Point Orlando. As you can see, it is about a 20 to 30 minute drive away, but first thing in the morning on your way to Magic Kingdom, it could take longer. So how do you get there? Some hotels do offer complimentary shuttles or buses, but you will have to be there on their time, meaning they say when you can go and come back. You can get a taxi or Lyft. I've set it for Rosen Inn Point Orlando to Magic Kingdom, and Lyft's lowest estimate rate is $18 to $21. So a round trip would cost around $42 or around £32 per day. If you're going to travel every day for your 2-week holiday, then that would be £448. Also, this is subject to vehicle availability, so you could be waiting around for a bit. But if you do drive and feel comfortable to drive on the right side of the road, which is actually the right hand side, then you can hire a car. Alamo seems to be the most common service which you can pick up from the airport. We've put in dates that we would be going there again and selected Orlando International Airport. The cheapest vehicle available is £1,100, so that cost will go on top of your holiday as well as fuel and tolls. But that is not all. It also costs about £20 per day to park your vehicle at the park. So if you go every single day to a Disney park for a 2-week holiday, that would be an extra £280. So if you tally all that together with fuel and tolls, it could cost around £1,600 on top of your flights and hotel. So well over £1,000 more expensive than taking a cab, though you do have your own freedoms. If you don't want to drive and don't want to rely on hotel buses outside of the parks to get you there, or if you want to go all out at Disney, then why not stay at one of the Disney hotels? Staying at a Disney or Disney partner hotel will grant you early access to the parks and also take advantage of their free transportation services. But we will cover transport in another video, so make sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell and keep an eye out for our videos each month. Disney World accommodations are split into 5 separate sections: Deluxe Villas, Deluxe Resort Hotels, Moderate Resort Hotels, Value Resort Hotels, and Official Disney Partner Hotels. The prices for these hotels are based on the dates again for 2 weeks from May 10th, 2022 to match the International Drive hotels. I'm going to quickly look at the more expensive hotels and what transport services they offer, but then look at the value hotels in more details for you. If you fancy the look of any of the more expensive ones we mentioned, let us know in the comments and we'll look into doing more on them in other videos. Let's take a look at the Deluxe Villas. These villas are homes away from homes with a touch of luxury, and the price tag shows it too. Saratoga Springs Resort and Old Key West Resort have taxis and limos, boats and buses available. The Polynesian Villas and Bungalows and Bay Lake Tower at the Contemporary Resort have taxi and limos, boats and monorail, but no bus surprisingly. Villas at the Grand Floridian Resort have boats, buses, monorail, taxi and limos available. Animal Kingdom Villas at Kidani Village have just taxi, limo and buses available. The Boardwalk Villas and Boulder Ridge Villas at the Wilderness Lodge have taxis, limos, boats and buses. The Animal Kingdom Villas at Jambo House have just taxi, limos and buses available. Cooper Creek Villas and Cabins at Wilderness Lodge have taxis, limos, boats and buses. Then finally, the Riviera Resort has taxis, limos, boats, buses and is also a Skyliner route. The Deluxe Villas start at $8,500 and go all the way up to a whopping £33,000. Let's move on from that, shall we? Next, let's take a look at the Disney Deluxe Resort hotels. And these are some very nice looking hotels. Also, like the Deluxe Villas, on select times of the year, guests get to stay in the parks for 2 hours after closing time, as well as the 30-minute early entry that all other Disney resorts have. The extended 2 hours isn't every day and is subject to change, so check on the My Disney Experience app or contact the hotel and they will be able to give you more information. Let's have a look at the transportations for the Deluxe hotels, and first up is Animal Kingdom Lodge, which just has taxis, limos and buses. The Polynesian Village Resort and the Grand Floridian Resort have taxis, limos, boats, buses and the monorail. The Wilderness Lodge and Beach Club Resort has taxis, limos, boats and buses. The Contemporary Resort is the one I would love to stay at but probably never afford to. But it has taxis, limos, boats, buses and the monorail which passes through the center of the hotel. Then finally the Yacht Club and Boardwalk Inn have taxis, limos, boats and buses. Price wise, as you can imagine, is again expensive, from starting at £8,200 and going all the way up to just over £22,000. So what about the moderate ones? Will that bring the price down a bit more? It does a little. Here's all the moderate hotels at Disney World. Caribbean Beach has taxis, limos, buses, and also the Skyliner available at this hotel. Port Orleans Riverside and French Quarter have taxis, limos, boats, and buses. Coronado Springs Resort have just taxis, limos, and buses available. Then finally, the Cabins at Fort Wilderness Resort has taxis, limos, and boats available. Interesting that there are no buses available for this resort. Prices range from around £3,500 to about £6,000. Again, can be quite pricey. Let's take a quick look to see what are the Disney partner hotels before going on to the value hotels. There is a massive list of different hotels, as you can see, even some Hilton ones. They can range from around £1,500 up to prices close to the deluxe resorts. You do get complimentary transportation to the parks too, so the Disney partner hotels could be for you if you didn't want any of the Disney theming but stay close to the parks. There are quite a lot of these, so won't go into any finer details, but let us know in the comments if you want us to, and we will look at doing a video on just the Disney partner hotels. But now let's take a look at the Disney value hotels, which are most common due to their prices. We look at these in a bit more detail for you now. First up is Pop Century, which has taxis, limos, buses, and also a Skyliner route. There are 4 available room types, from preferred pool view to standard room. These rooms come with 1 queen bed and then either a queen size bed, which are an additional bed, table bed or pull down bed, or there is a king size bed in the room. The theming of the Pop Century resorts is the 1950s through to the 1990s. The resort salutes timeless fashions, catchphrases, toys and dances that captivated the world throughout the second half of the 20th century. Pop Century has pools, movies under the stars, and a jogging trail, a kids playground and classic games arcade, and even offers fishing trips at the nearby marinas. The Everything Pop shopping and dining area is where you can grab breakfast, lunch and dinner with quick service stations. These serve hearty comfort foods to healthy fare and also some grab and go options. Also, the Petals Poolside Bar offers cool cocktails, frothy beers and sangrias. You can book this hotel from starting at £2,000. The All-Star Music Resort has taxis, limos and buses available. There are 3 types of rooms available: standard and preferred rooms and family suites. The standard and preferred rooms have 1 queen bed and 1 queen size table bed. The family suite sleeps up to 6 with 1 queen bed and 2 queen size pull down beds. This hotel pays homage to some of the world's most popular music genres, including country, jazz, rock and roll, calypso, and Broadway-style show tunes. Large-sized, musical-inspired icons outside and subtle song and dance surprises inside provide a harmonious setting for a music lover of all ages. It has a guitar-shaped pool as well as movies under the stars, jogging trail, kids playground, and a melody hall to house the games arcade. The intermission food court serves mouth-watering finger foods to hot entrees and desserts, whilst the Singing Spirits pool bar offers a chorus of specialty cocktails, beers and wines at the Calypso pool. This hotel prices start from £1,700. The All-Star Movies Resort has taxis, limos and buses. It has standard and preferred rooms. The standard room comes with a king or queen bed and 1 queen-sized table bed, whilst the preferred room has one queen bed and one queen-size table bed or one king bed. Imagine you're in the spotlight with some of your favourite Disney friends. This hotel salutes the legends of Disney films, from the dotted pups of 101 Dalmatians to the playful toys of Andy's room. The Fantasia-themed pool has Sorcerer Mickey spraying out water. The hotel also has movies under the stars, a jogging trail, kids' playground, and the Real Fun arcade. As for dining, you have the world premiere food court, which menu showcases all American flair. The Silver Screen Spirits Pool Bar offers cocktails and other drinks located at the Fantasia pool. You can book to stay here from £2,200. Then the final value hotel is Disney's Art of Animation. This hotel has taxis, limos, buses, and a Skyliner station. There are 4 different rooms at the resort. The Little Mermaid Standard Room, which has 1 king bed or 2 queen beds. Then the suites are the Finding Nemo Family Suite, Cars Family Suite, and the Lion King Family Suite, which all have 1 queen bed, 1 double-sized table bed, and 1 double-sized sleeper sofa. You are surrounded in the artistry, enchantment, and magic of Disney and Pixar movies at the Art of Animation Resort. Explore the storybook landscapes based on Finding Nemo, Cars, The Lion King, and The Little Mermaid. This hotel also has the largest resort pool in the Walt Disney World Resort and is also a dog-friendly resort. As well as the usual value resort pools, movie under the stars, jogging trails, kids playground, and games arcade, there is more fun to be had with the Play Disney Parks app to bring tales to life at Art of Animation. Dine at the Landscape of Flavors, which has 4 Disney-themed dining areas and 5 quick service counters. The drop-off pool bar also serves all your cool, refreshing alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks. You can book to stay here from £2,300. Now these prices will vary depending on when you want to go and what type of room too. 2023 prices were not available at the time of this recording, but are now available since this video has been released. But one final hotel we have not mentioned just yet is the Star Wars Star Cruiser, with its 2 nights all-inclusive, all-immersive experience. Live your Star Wars fantasy all for the price of $4,800 to $6,000. What does that mean to us Brits? Over £3,600 to £4,600 for just 2 nights. Now I really want to go, but not for that price. Not yet anyways. But moving back to a 2-week holiday booking where you can leave the hotel. It all depends on what you are there for and willing to do. My personal opinion is that you are only at the hotel to sleep and store your stuff whilst at the parks. So it is pointless forking out all that extra money which you could be spending on building a lightsaber, getting a new Indiana Jones hat, or
actual life things like food and drink.
Okay. It is all about what you're comfortable doing. If you are comfortable driving and don't want to spend loads of money, then I recommend staying on International Drive just to save those extra pennies for the things that matter. For us, we want the full Disney experience, as I've never had it before and it is Gemma's first time there, so we've decided to book into a Disney hotel. How to pick one for you? If you aren't put off by the price tags, I'd say look at each of the hotels and look at your inner Disney child. What appeals to you? Do you like the sports, music, pirates, or fall in love with the Disney animation? If you have a handful of the hotels you like the sound of when you look at the holiday brochure or website, I recommend popping each of the hotels down on YouTube to see if people have posted up resort and room tours to help you decide. I did this to look inside some of the themed rooms to get a good idea. Now for us, we wanted to do it fairly cheap, but was okay to push the budget a little, so we looked at some of the higher end value hotels and lower end moderate hotels. Caribbean Beach Hotel did appear with its centralness with the Skyliner route, but Gemma is a massive Little Mermaid fan. So we decided to go with Disney's Art of Animation Hotel and stay in the Little Mermaid rooms. Besides Gemma's love for the Little Mermaid, the hotel appealed to us with its transport links with the Skyliner going to Hollywood Studios and Epcot, and the bus services to the other Disney parks and Disney Springs. The themed pools and areas, as well as the amazing foyer tour, is so cool. I cannot wait to stay there and also give you our room and resort review videos when we come back. But that is it for this video. Please do hit that thumbs up button as it massively helps us out, and click that subscribe button. Let us know in the comments if you are planning your holiday now, and let's share in the excitement. But until next time.